Hello and welcome to Linux by Example, episode number 2. In today's screencast, I'm going to show you how to read and write Exif tags to and from your digital photographs. Exif is an acronym for Exchangeable Image File format, which is a standard for including metadata in certain types of files, particularly JPEG image files produced by your digital camera. This metadata can contain a lot of information like the make of your camera, but it also includes details about each photograph, like the exposure, shutter speed, and whether the flash fired or not. I have 2 specific examples I want to show you today. First, let's say you forgot to change your camera's internal date and time before you went on holiday. All the pictures would be taken with the wrong timestamp. So I'm going to demonstrate how you can quickly modify the date and time across all your photographs by entering a time zone offset. In the second example, I'm going to show you how to add a copyright notice to all your photographs. We are going to use the Exif tool developed by Phil Harvey, which is a platform-independent Perl library coupled with a command line utility which will read and write Exif tags for JPEG images. There will be a link to this website in the show notes. The website contains simple instructions on how to install the software under Linux, and once installed, you can start adding and modifying Exif tags to your image collection. Here I have some photographs I took on a recent trip to France, which I am going to use for this demonstration. If I right-click on an image and select Properties, and then choose the Image tab, you can see that my file manager lists some of the Exif tags available in the image, but not all of them. From a terminal session, if I use Phil's tool and type in exiftool with the common switch and enter the file name of the JPEG I want to look at, the tool will output the most common Exif tags, including image size, shutter speed, aperture, white balance, and so on. However, if I use the H switch, you will see that there is a huge amount of information stored within these Exif tags. You can also list tags from multiple image files in one go. For example, let's say we wanted to extract all the dates and times that the photographs were taken along with their focal length and aperture settings. We would use exiftool with the T switch to output the results in a tabbed layout. We would then specify the tags we want to extract and use star.jpg to process all the files in the current directory. As you can see, it outputs the information to the screen. This becomes very powerful, as you could pipe this output into file to be processed by an external script to insert this information into a database. Okay, let's now try updating or writing new information back to the tags within these files. I forgot to change my camera's date before going to France, and as France is 1 hour ahead of us here in the UK, I need to move all these times forward by 1 hour. To do this, I would use the Exif tool with the all dates switch, appending +=1 for 1 hour and specifying all files. As you can see, it returns with the message 5 image files updated. If we now rerun the listing command, we can see that all the times have been moved forward by 1 hour. Likewise, if we had been to a country with a time zone 6 hours behind us, we could use -6 to move the times back 6 hours. To add a copyright Exif tag to all your images, you would enter -copyright equals followed by your copyright message enclosed in speech marks. To verify that the tags have in fact been written to your images, you can rerun the command with no settings after the copyright. It's worth pointing out that if you do write any changes back to your image files, the tool makes a backup copy of the original files first, which is a really nice feature. The Exif tool is a really powerful piece of software, and I would recommend checking out the website, as there are many examples, including how to add geotagging information to your photographs.